Welcome to a source of encouragement. Today, let's take a moment to reflect on one of the most powerful stories of love and forgiveness. The parable of the prodigal son, found in Luke 15, holds a message that is as relevant today as it was when it was first told by Jesus. Imagine a young man full of ambition and desire who leaves his father's house to pursue a life of his own. He demands his inheritance and sets off, eager to experience the world on his own terms. But as time passes, the excitement fades. He squanders everything he has and soon finds himself in a place of deep despair, hungry, alone, and reduced to feeding pigs just to survive. It's in this lowly state that he begins to realize something profound. Even the servants in his father's house are living better than he is. With nothing left and no one to turn to, the son makes a decision. He will return home. But he doesn't return with grand expectations. He knows he's unworthy of his father's love and forgiveness. In his mind, being treated as one of his father's servants would be more than he deserves. He just wants to come back, to find some small place in his father's household, even if it means taking on the lowest position. But what happens next is a beautiful illustration of grace. As the son approaches, his father sees him from a distance. And rather than waiting for his son to reach the door, the father runs to him. He embraces him, kisses him, and immediately orders a celebration. The father doesn't dwell on his son's past mistakes. Instead, he rejoices because his son, who was lost, has been found. This parable isn't just a story from the past. It's a living message for us today. It reminds us that if we find ourselves off from his path, he is always waiting with open arms, ready to welcome us back home. Like the prodigal son, we may feel unworthy. We may think that we don't deserve his love or forgiveness. But God's grace isn't about what we deserve. It's about his boundless, unconditional love for us. No matter how far we've wandered, no matter how lost we are, there's always a way back home. When we come to the end of our own ways, when we realize that life apart from our Heavenly Father leaves us empty, we can turn back to him. And when we do, we find that he's not only waiting for us, he's running toward us, ready to embrace us and celebrate our return. So today, remember this: God's grace is sufficient for us all. His love is greater than our failures, and his arms are always open, ready to welcome us home. Thank you for joining us today at A Source of Encouragement. Remember, he loves you deeply, and his love is always available to you. If you found inspiration today, don't hesitate to share this message with others who might need it. Until next time, stay blessed and know that you are loved.